Hi there! Welcome to this tutorial on how to import libraries into the VFX Gallery. First, we need to make sure our path is properly set up. To do this, we access the project, go to the Pipeline section, and then to Naming. Here, we need to verify that the path for storing purchased libraries is correctly configured. This is the path where all the libraries we purchase will be stored, keeping them organized in one place. If the path is not set, we can fix it by going to Settings, selecting the appropriate field, and updating the path. Once this is done, everything will be in order. With the path configured, we now go to Workspace and select VFX Gallery. This is where we can see all the libraries we currently have loaded. By hovering over any of them, we can preview the effects. If we click on one, we can add a description, and if any issues arise, we can reprocess the library, meaning we can re-import it. We also have the option to go to the folder where the library is stored and copy its path if needed. Now, let's import a new library. To do this, we click on New VFX. Here, we have two options. We can either import a sequence or import a file. If we want to import image sequences like EXR or PNG, we'll select Import Sequence. If we want to import a file like ProRes, we'll select Import File. For this tutorial, we'll import an EXR sequence, so we choose Import Sequence. At this point, it's very important to make sure that Kraken is open, as it is responsible for handling the import process. With Kraken running, we go to the folder where we have our library. In this case, we'll select the folder called Blood Splatter. When we select it, we get a preview of the sequence that's about to be imported. In this example, we have a sequence with 193 frames and a total size of 1.6 gigabytes. The first frame of the sequence starts at 1001. Before importing, we have the option to rename the library. For instance, we could rename it to Blood. We can also add tags. Tags are extremely useful for future searches. Later, when we search for Blood in the VFX Gallery, all libraries with this tag will be displayed. Once we're happy with the name and tags, we click Create. At this point, we need to choose the version of Blender we want to use for the process. In this case, we select version 4.2. Blender opens and begins converting the sequence. It processes the files, creates the library in the path we set earlier, and applies the new name to the sequence. While the conversion is in progress, we can already see the library in the platform, but we'll have to wait for the preview to be generated. During this process, the system creates two folders. The first folder contains the original sequence, while the second folder contains low-resolution JPG previews. The system also renames the original sequence, but does not compress it. This ensures we maintain the quality of the original files while having a lightweight preview for quick reference. Once the process is complete, the preview is uploaded and available, just like the other libraries. If we refresh the VFX Gallery, we can see that our new library is fully loaded and ready for use. Next, let's see how to use this library directly in Nuke. With Nuke open, we can import effects from the VFX Gallery. By selecting a library, we can bring it into Nuke using a read node. Once it's connected, we hit play, and the imported sequence runs directly within Nuke. Finally, if we ever need to use this library in a different location, we can simply copy the path from the VFX Gallery. This allows us to import the library into any other software or location where we need to use it.